lesson 3, we have the lowercase letters I, J, L, T, and U. And the reason they put all of these letters together is when you start writing these letters in cursive, you start by making an upwards line. So you start from the bottom line and you make an upwards a line going up. It's kind of slanted, okay? They call these the kite string letters because that line upwards kind of looks like it could connect to a kite. So as we did in the previous lesson, we got to make sure we trace all the letters first that have the dotted lines. So we're going to start on that bottom line for the I. Just do it like a slanted line up to the middle line and then down. Slanted line up and down. And if you notice, just like the letters we did in the last lesson, they all end with kind of a tail so that you're eventually able to connect them to other letters, okay? So the reason I did not dot that I yet is because usually you don't dot the I's until you finish a whole word. So if I were to be writing a whole word, I would wait till I'm done with that whole word to dot the I. But since these letters are all by themselves, I should dot the I right after I draw it. So start at the bottom, line up to the dotted line, and down, dot the I. Then we have the J, which is similar to the I, it just goes below the line and loops back around. So it's going to start the same way. You're going to start on that bottom line, go up to the dotted line, go down, go below that line, and loop around. Dot on top. Start at the line, go up to the dotted line, below that line, loop around, dot on top. If you hear a noise, my dog is chewing a bone right next to me. She won't leave me alone. She wants to learn cursive with you. Okay, so this is the lowercase L. You're going to start on that line again. This time you're going to go all the way to the top line, loop left and down. Start on the line, go all the way to the top line, loop left and down. The lowercase t also starts with like a kite string, like they say. So you're going to start on that line. It should be going all the way to the top. I don't know why they don't have it going all the way to the top. Then you're going to come back around. And just like the I, we didn't do the dot till the end. The T, you're not going to cross your T until the end. So these are by themselves, so I'm going to cross them now. But if you were writing a whole word with a T or I in it, you would not cross the T or dot the I till the end. So start on that bottom line, go all the way to the top, back down, then cross it. Start at the bottom line, go all the way to the top, back down, cross. This is the lowercase u. It is also going to start on the bottom line, go up to that middle dotted line. You're just going to do one little, I don't know what I would call that. Oh, just like a lowercase u, and then add the tail. Start at the line, go up to the middle line, like a lowercase u, add a tail. Add a tail. So just a reminder, you don't necessarily have to copy these ones, but I kind of like to. Gives you a little bit of extra practice with those letters. But when you see those solid letters in the solid black line, they want you to trace those exactly like they did, just on the line below. So like they did, we're going to draw 2 lowercase i's, 2 lowercase j's, go below the line, dot on top. So remember, with those i's, j's, and t's, you do the dot and the cross your t's at the end. L goes all the way to the top. The t's, the u. I've not written in cursive in a while. I need to practice a little bit. So now on this one, since you've learned several letters between lesson 2 and lesson 3, they're going to have you put together some of these letters to make words, okay? So the L was one of our is one of our kite string letters, okay? And then remember, we always end with that, and it goes right into the A. So usually for A, if we were starting an A all by itself, we would start at the dotted line. But since it's going right into it, you're just going to go up, around. You're going to go up to that dotted line. Then you're going to go around like a counterclockwise. Same with this one. Go up there to start there. Then go around counterclockwise, then down. kite string letter, so you're going to start down there. Another kite string letter. This one you're going to go to that middle line counterclockwise, down and around. So then they want you to write lad and jig, and then lad and jig again. On the second page, trace those words, and then I want you to copy those all again on that blank line. Trace those words, copy all those words on the blank line again. And again with those, and lastly with these ones, okay? So those were our kite string letters. And then we are progressing, so we started connecting those kite string letters to some of the counterclockwise letters that we learned from lesson 2.